Hey everyone, we'll be starting shortly. I am getting YouTube set up as normal, and then we'll be good to go. Go, copy that. Okay, I think everything is good. That's all good. YouTube, that's all fine. Connection seems good. We are live. So, yes, let us begin. Hi everyone. Welcome to another stream of Wright Trilogy. Where we had last left off, we had finished the other case dealing with Maya being incriminated as a murderer because she was possessed by a ghost that would make her kill someone, which would intentionally be not her fault, so it would actually be the ghost that would go to jail, even though they can't. But it didn't matter in the end because she wasn't possessed. So, yeah, we got the real killer for that. We got Pearl's mother put in prison, and I don't think they ever tell her until she's old enough, which is weird. But, yep, we did that, and we are now going to a carnival or circus or whatever you want to call it. We are going to begin there, so we will start soon. I know I did say that last time. Hold on a minute. I'm wondering where my chat says there's 0. That last. Yeah, I can see in there. I guess. For some reason, Restream is telling me I am not live, but also telling me I am live on the actual app. Maybe I need to restart that. 1 second. Yeah, I even had the message that said you are now live. I don't know why that disappeared. But yes, as I was saying, I know that last time I said we were going to have a whole week of Baldur's Gate 3. I mentioned this yesterday, but I decided to just do more Phoenix Wright because I felt that having a whole week last time took a lot from Phoenix Wright. So doing like at least two weeks of Phoenix Wright, or having it played in those 2 weeks, would feel like a good balance. So technically we'll be doing a Baldur's Gate week next week, but even then I don't know yet because there's been another thing that came out, but we'll discuss that later. Anyway, let's switch over to the game screen and begin today's game. I forgot to get the thing up. I'll do that right now. Yes. Play. So, as I mentioned last time, this trial is a little controversial for most, if not all of the fan base. I would say at least a large majority of the fan base don't like this mission. I think the number one complaint is just that it's too long, and the number two complaint is that it's very weird. I guess we'll get into it when we reach those parts, but you'll see. All right, let me just refresh things. Yep. Yep. Yep, things good. Alright, continue. So, last time we had saw the intro, but we're going to be seeing it again, because this is the actual episode. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the show! Prepare to witness a man who has mastered the wonder of flight. I was going to say prepare for trouble. Ugh. Terrible form effects. The world's greatest magician. The one, the only, Maximilian Galactica! Look at how purple he is! And he's wearing platform shoes. Still, I can't believe I never noticed this giant freaking Earth over here. Whatever. December 26th, 8:12 p.m. Very big circus. Circus entrance. Oh god, here we go. Wow, it's like being in a dream. I haven't even caught my breath yet. Thank you. That was amazing. Wasn't it, Pearly? It was great. There was a dancing bear, and a tiger that jumped through a ring of fire, an elephant that rode a giant ball, not to mention that guy who threw through the air. Yeah, Max Galactica. He was absolutely famous, fabulous. Huh? What? Max Galactica, the world's greatest magician. A magician? No, a magician. Mr. Nick? Huh? What is it, Pearls? Does magic have anything to do with channeling spirits? No? I don't think it has anything to do with channeling. You don't know anything about magic, do you, Pearls? I'm sorry. How dare you? Get out! We no longer want you. You don't know about magic. I braved the winter cold and took Pearls to see the circus because I had nothing else to do. It's been 6 months since that terrible incident in Kurain Village, and it was during that time that I met Pearls. Or during that trying time. Thankfully, she seems to be recovering from it and is returning to her normal self. I guess all the other times she's like, "Where's Mom?" It's time to go. You're right, we can't miss the last train. Pearls, you remember the train? Of course I did. I don't really understand what everyone means by express train. Well, Nick, see you later. I'll come by to help clean up the office. It's got to be a spotless for the new year. Because it has to be? Otherwise the spirits will hate you. Don't worry about it, really. You going to visit Mr. Nick on New Year's? Maybe. I'm glad you'll get to spend your New Year's with your special someone. Early, look, it's time to go. Happy New Year, Mr. Nick. Happy New Year. I really hope it'll turn out that way. December 28th. We've got 29, 30, 31. 4 days until next year. Well, today wraps it up for this year. I hope I can finish cleaning this place up in one day. Still that old-fashioned mobile. Hello, this is the Wright Trilogy. Nick is terrible! Ah, Maya, perfect timing. Things are terrible here too. Huh? The office is a terrible mess and I have to clean it up. What are you talking about? My dirty office? What are you talking about? Listen, Nick, you have to turn on the TV. The TV? I have to do a news reporter voice. Now let's check in at the scene. Huh? What happened? Thank you. We're here at the Very Big Circus. The Very Big Circus has become the center of a sensational murder. The scene has created quite a stir among the throngs of excited onlookers. The Very Big Circus. That's the circus we went to, right? Saying that there was a murder? Yeah, they arrested him too. Arrested who? Max! They arrested Max Galactica. Maximilian Galactica. Fans call him Max. Popular magician who can fly through the air at will. Maya said she was a huge fan of Max. Alright, Nick, I'll see you in 2 hours at the detention center. Huh? What? See you there. We've still got plenty of time to clean up your office later. What? Gotta say hello to the plant. Charlie, quite a decorative plant. I wouldn't mind his help cleaning this place up. There is a giant building just outside the window. It's the Gatewater Hotel, a high-class luxury hotel. It recently had been a normal business class hotel. Host of the newest members of the Steel Samurai universe. Maya went out and bought it right away. She's a sucker for all things Steel Samurai. I hear they're even giving the new guy his own movie. I just know Maya's going to drag me out to see it with her. Difficult-looking legal books standing in a formidable row. They mock me. I wouldn't mind dumping some of these off at the used bookstore, but that might not be such a good idea. Because then we would have to draw a new background. My desk. Since I don't have time to sit, it's unusually clean. Alright, well, to the detention center. 11:19. What are they talking about? Why did they arrest Max? You're asking the wrong man on that one, Maya. Maybe he used his magical skills to deal death with a sleight of hand. I think that should be with an E, but whatever. Maximilian Galactica would never do such a thing. Oh, I gotta do the guy's voice. Oh, no. Fabulous! What the young lady just said was absolutely fabulous. What a clever girl. Such a fabulous understanding of events. What's with all this fabulous talk? Welcome to the visitor's room. It's Max. Nick, look, it's the real Maximilian Galactica. All right, sweetie, pick a card. Any card. He called me sweetie. Nick. Time's running out, sweetie. Pick a card. Any card. This one. Uh-huh. I thought you would pick that one, sweetie. The Ace of Hearts. Ah, he got it. He got it. Nick, look. He got it. What can I say, sweetie? You've stolen one of my most valued possessions. One of Maximilian Galactica's hearts. Max, well, time to make this an absolutely fabulous time. Max, you should let Nick pick a card. I don't want to steal one of his hearts. And you are... Oh, how silly of me. You must be Sweetie's driver. A driver? Oh, whatever. Hurry up, pick a card. Any card. I want this one. So, Sweetie, let's be honest here. You came to this visitor's room to meet me, didn't you? Yes, I'm your biggest fan. Fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. Thank you so much. Hey, what about my card? Think of it as a souvenir. Well, Nick, I think it's time to get to work. What's the matter, Nick? Why are you looking at the ceiling? I was just thinking about what I should have for lunch. Sweetie, drop Porcupine Head over there. Shower me with your attention, okay? Oh, yes. Absolutely fabulous! I can't do... What was it? What did they do for the anime? I think they made him like very flamboyant. I don't know if I can do that. Absolutely cringe-inducing. Oh, he said cringe. Oh, this is cringe. It's cringe to say cringe. Max, I was hoping you could tell me a little bit more about yourself. Fabulous. I think we should get to know each other better too. There's too many words for me to handle. Why don't you come sit next to me? There's a big piece of security glass between us. Oh, sweet Jeebus. What in the world? If only I could use magic, then I could make this wall disappear. What is this guy talking about? Anyways, lately you've become awfully famous, haven't you, Max? That's Maximilian to you, Porcupine Head. Get straight. Jeez, people nowadays, they get their panties all in a bunch over nothing. Uh-huh. Yeah. Anyway, Maximilian, you won a very prestigious award recently, did you not? I did indeed. It was fabulous. I won the Magician's Grand Prix, held by the Association of International Magicians. It's an award that recognizes that I'm the most fabuloso of fabulous world magicians. There was a trophy and a bust. It was fab. I mean, it was an amazing day. Wow, that's incredible. Isn't it? I'm certified to be the greatest magician in the world. I'm going to guess he didn't win a trophy for the most modest magician. You signed an exclusive contract with the Very Big Circus, correct? That's the long and short of it. Sure, do your research, sweetie. I'm impressed. You just can't watch a magician on TV, you know? Magic is fabulous. You have to see it with your own eyes, sweetie. You're right. You're so right. However, the circus, it's a dinosaur. A thing of the past. Nowadays, no one even cares about what goes on there. I mean, to be fair, it's kind of true, especially with the whole, you know, making animals do tricks for your own amusement and being mean to them and all the other stuff. Anyway. Huh? What do you mean? That's why I signed the contract. That's why you signed it? Thanks to me, the Very Big Circus is fabulously popular. People come in droves to catch a glimpse of the magic of Max Galactica. I revived that dinosaur that is the circus. But to me, it was just another magic trick. Isn't it just wonderful, sweetie? Yes. I made all the crusty circus performers obsolete. But I kinda like the circus performances. Maya looks a bit down. Tell me what happened at the Very Big Circus. Ah, last night. The ringmaster was murdered. Ringmaster? You mean Russell Berry? Someone smashed him over the head, I hear. He was slumped over on the ground. Even though it was the middle of the night, the police presence was fabulous. The police questioned me at length. Questioned you about what? About everything. I was the last one to see the ringmaster before he was murdered. I saw him last evening in his room. So then, why were you arrested? Arrested? Don't make an anthill into a mountain, sweetie. They just wanted to consult me on matters, that's all. Nick, I don't think Max understands how serious this is. She's right, I think I should shock him back to reality. Before the murder, you met with the ringmaster? Uh-huh. What did you talk about? Things that aren't for your ears. Maya, would you please ask him? What did you talk about the ringmaster? Or with the ringmaster, Max? It was nothing. Small talk, really. We were just having a chat about my salary. Dear God, I come back to the worst case. Yes, welcome. Salary? I am the one bringing in the crowds. I think that I should be compensated as such. You agree, don't you? Yes. That's all you talked about? Of course, it was a fabulous chat. He has a soul lock. He's lying. He's not fabulous. Just fabulous. I mean, now he's got me saying it. What's the matter, Nick? You look like you're all bent out of shape. Well, here's my badge. I should probably go to present first and then it'll work. What is that badge? Is it used in a disappearing act? I'm not a magician, Max, and I'm an attorney. An attorney? Why are you wasting time talking to me? He isn't wasting his time, Max. You're... Okay, relax, sweetie. You're just a little over-anxious, I think. I don't care if he's innocent, execute him. Anyways, I've been curious about something for a while now. Well, what's that? Why do you keep looking at me with such a sad look on your face, sweetie? Because you've been arrested. You're for murder. Oh, don't be ignorant. They wouldn't arrest someone like me. Why is that? Obviously because I'm the fabulous Maximilian Galactica. So, I'm the very big star at the big circus. And that means... I'm rich. I'm paid fabulous sums. Which means what? Max. Or I'll be like, Max. Quit joking around. You gotta be pulling my magic wand. The police aren't really serious about all this. Are they? They don't arrest people as a joke. Look at Max. He's crushed. Well, he needed to wake up and smell the coffee. This is serious business. Yes? Sir, you're a lawyer, right? Huh? Oh, yeah, I'm an attorney. Please help me, I didn't kill nobody! Didn't kill nobody? I mean more than a spoiled hog in a hamburger mud pit. But a killer? That's insane. I could never. Max? I swear, I just wanted to pay off my daddy's debt. He's back on the farm. Okay, I'll take your case. Really? Really? Thank you much. Y'all are nice folks. Max? Yes? What's your real name? It's Billy Bob Johns. What's the matter, Maya? He's really just a country bumpkin. Oh no! I guess we won't defend him. I must apologize for not being my absolutely fabulous self just now, sweetie. Huh? Mr. Attorney. Yes, a few minutes ago you took one of my cards, didn't you? Now that you mention it, I did take a card. It was the 10 of hearts, right? What? Howdy, he got it right. Again? What can I say? You too you've stolen some of my most valued possessions. 10 of Maximilian Galacticus hearts, or whatever. You sure do have a lot of hearts, don't you? I'm putting my faith in you, sweetie. He didn't just call me a sweetie, did he? Alright, let's make it to the absolutely fabulous case. Come on, Nick. Do I have to? I can catch up on chat now. Even the killer is terrible. They didn't even fit the intended archetypes. Oh, we'll get to those. Don't worry. Right to the circus. And of course, he's literally the main attraction. Look at this giant billboard and then these banners of him, which look like they've had their text redone. And his comical comradist? What's a comradist? We're here again. Yep, but this time we're here for work. It hasn't been that long since the crime, so the police are still on the scene. Let's find someone who can who might know something about what happened. Sounds like a plan. Look, it's Max. Even when you don't want to see him, poof, he's right in front of you. Sure, the sign says Very Big Circus, but looking around, it might as well be Cirque de Galactica. The stars in his cheek sure are dreamy. Sure. How about I draw a star on your cheek, Nick? You've got a marker. Nah, it's all right. It's a snack stand. They have hot dogs, hamburgers, drinks, not to mention candy and popcorn. Even got snow cones? Who would eat snow cones in the middle of winter? Me. I would. Nick, do you think we can buy some snow cones? Look around, there's tons of snow piled up all around here. Don't eat the snow from the sky, especially if it's yellow. Yay! Wait a second, there's no syrup though. I want syrup. Hopefully she doesn't notice the discolored snow in the corner. That's not syrup. Nick, the entrance is right there. Maya, the circus is closed today. No clowns, no elephants, no shows. I know that. Nick, you can get your picture taken with Dolly the elephant. There's no Dolly, not today. I know that too. Oh well, I'll just have to take a picture with whoever I stumble across. It's not like we're here on business or anything. This is the box office where they sell all the tickets for the circus. They only have 2 boxes? If this is as famous as it's supposed to be, they should have at least 6, not 2. They all sell programs. I forgot to buy one when we came to the circus last time. So then why don't you buy one now? Sounds like a plan. Oh no, looks like I forgot my wallet. If you want me to buy it for you, just ask me already. You know, I'd never do that to you, Nick. This door must lead to the lodging house. No entry to unauthorized personnel. Do you really need to say no entry if no one's actually entering? It's almost like a Zen riddle, isn't it, Nick? I'm not even going to justify that question with a response. I bet all of the stars stay at that lodging house. This. The very big top is so very enormous. Yep, one look at that huge tent looming over you and you realize this is the circus. Oh. I know. This really gets your blood pumping, doesn't it? No, it's a circus. You know, this snow looks a little odd. It looks kind of more like foam or something. Probably looked better on like a DS screen. Let's go to the big top first. That's a giant lion head. The circus stage sure doesn't look this small from out in the audience. Wow, this is where they all perform, isn't it? You've been in here, yes. Nick, do some somersaults. I'm not doing any somersaults. Why not? You look like you'd be great at it. Why do I look like I'd be great at somersaults? Grr. I don't know who it is. Huh? Nick? It wasn't me. Grr. That's a higher pitched roar than I thought it'd be. The tiger! He's coming this way! Ah! Nick, you're too young to die. Nick! Stay, heal. I could probably say that better, but... Grr. I'm still here. I'm not dead yet. Nick, are you okay? Scared you, didn't I? It's you! It's you! Ryun is such a cute tiger, isn't he? What's the matter? You sure are quiet. Don't what's the matter, me? He almost died there. Ah, he wasn't anywhere close to getting hurt, let alone dying. This little tiger hardly ever bites people. Besides, people normally never get to play with a wild tiger, right? If you think about it, you're actually really lucky. Huh? You agree, don't you? I guess. What do you mean you guess? What are you getting? Why are you agreeing with her? Woohoo! Your costume. Eh? It's cute. I want to try it on. Costume? You need my clothes? You don't mind letting me try it on, right? I guess not. Really? You're the best. Just say no. You're wearing those clothes right now. Wow. Tables turned quickly on that one. So much for the tiger thing. Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Regina Berry, the renowned animal tamer of the Berry Big Circus. My name's Maya Fey. I'm a spirit medium. Nick's right, attorney at law. When you put us next to an animal tamer, I bet we look really odd. Nice to meet you. Likewise. Stop jumping around while I look at everything. Look, that's where Max comes out during the show. Gotta admit, that was a pretty cool effect. He walked out of a mouth. You're planning for me to start coming out of the line during the show. That's great, Regina. Yeah, I think I'll ride Regina's back and jump out of the lion's mouth. Or Regent's. I want to try it too. I'll ride Nick's back and we can jump out of the lion's mouth. Sometimes I wonder about this girl. Whoa, those lights are huge. I love lights. Whenever I appear under the spotlight, everyone claps for me. Yeah, that's good for you. That's because everyone knows that you're cute. It's debatable. Very debatable. No, I'm not cute. You're cute. Me? Of course. I'm sure you'd make an incredible heroine. Really? You think so? For sure. Me? Nick, did you hear that? Me, a heroine. What about you? What about Nick, Regina? Nick. He's no hero, is he? Ouch. Thanks a lot, Maya. These are kind of far away, don't you think? They are, but it also means that a lot of people can fit in the big top. He's right, we can fit 500 people into a show. Only 500 people? I've seen bigger. 500? That's amazing. Flying around above that many people is a real rush. At least that's what Max said. It's a ladder. It's just a step ladder. What's the difference? They do the same thing, right? I think you should stick with the basics of facts of the matter. Oh, okay. It's not even worth arguing with her on this one. There doesn't seem to be anything here that can help us. Not a single clue. You know, I've been meaning to ask you. What exactly do you mean when you say clue? What are you looking for? A bloody chainsaw, for instance? Well, there's definitely not one of those here. Alright, let's speak to her. Hey, Regina, what do you know about what happened last night? You mean the murder? Uh-huh. My dad was murdered. Oh, I see. Wait, what did she just say? So, the ringmaster was your... Yep, the ringmaster was my dad. I'm sorry about what happened to him. Why do you say you're sorry? Huh? Anyways, everyone here was here practicing last night. Even your dad? Yes, everyone was here. We finished up around 10 p.m. After that, everyone went off on their own. I was the only one who stayed around here. Why did you do that? I was playing with Regent. Regent, so she was with that beast. Look at his little fuzzy face. I want to push him, would you? That's when the police showed up. When they took my dad to check, took me to check things out, Dad was dead. For someone whose father was just murdered, she seems awfully perky. I wish she could tell us more about her dad. That's incredible that you are an animal tamer. If you say so. It has to be really scary. Scary? Why? Huh? Regent isn't scary, he's cute. I mean, I agree on that. But he's also scary. You have to give them respect. They're like actual animals that can kill things. Ever since Leon died, or is that, it's got the what's it called, umlaut or whatever, so it'll be like Leon. Leon died. Regent has been my best friend. Leon? Yes, Leon the lion. Leon the lion. Regent and Regina. Interesting name choices. Leon, he died? Yes, actually he was killed. My dad killed him. What? Why did he do that? I'm not sure why he did it. It's tough not to get charmed when she looks at you with those innocent eyes. Yes, they're not dead on the inside at all. What about this? What can you tell me? I'm not really good at figuring out hard things. Really? You too? I understand exactly what you mean. I never expected Maya to make a new friend in a strange place like this. Maya, you're a spirit channeler? Yep, I'm still training though. That sounds like fun. I think you should join us at the circus. Huh? As a spirit channeler? Yeah, you'd be a big hit. Really? She said I'd be a big hit. I think she's just being nice. How about the outside? It's Max. Hey. Where is Max anyways? You don't know? Nope. He's been arrested. He was charged with the murder of your father. It's okay. Nick and I will help him. Max isn't the guy, is he? I mean, the criminal? Of course he's not. Don't worry about so many things right now. Like what? I don't know why she just giggled there. Alright, I look so cute in this picture. I think your hair looks a little weird. Don't you think I look cute? Don't you? You sure do. No objections here. I object. She does not look cute. In fact, she looks kind of disturbing. After practice was over, Dad went right back to his room. His room? Yeah, a door right over there leads to the ringmaster's room. I don't know why, but he went off to his room in a hurry. I wonder what happened. The ringmaster's room. It's probably a good idea to check it out for myself. Alright, well, what's on your mind? Regina, what's the matter? What's on your mind? I'd tell you, Maya, but just you. Well... What? Really? And then... Oh my, that's incredible, Regina. Come on, Nick. There's no reason to pout. Don't worry about me. You told me that someone professed their love to her. Professed their love? Not only that, it was Maximilian Galactica. I wonder how many people have stolen one of his hearts anyway. And then on the exact same day, another person professed their love to her as well. What? Who was it? Someone named Trillo. Trillo? Apparently he's the tenor who sings in the circus. Oh, haven't met him yet. Regina seems to be quite the hit with the men in the circus. She must have some sort of strange power over them. You're not kidding. 2 people in one day. Even I want to profess my love for her. Me too. She's so cute. Come on. Come on. Now, I want to move because the music is starting to actually irritate me, so I'm going to go over here. This is the ringmaster's room. Yes, this room belonged to the victim. Which means this must be where Max met the ringmaster last night. Now that you mention it, this is what he said. I wonder what. That's an interesting poster. Oh, it's a poster of Max. What, this one? I'd be more interested in the reason why there's a big giant poster of his daughter, but whatever. I want it. I want it. Nick, can I want it? I want to get out of here. Right, so I want to show the thing. So, Regina Berry, age 16. Max, age 21. Maya's 18. I think Phoenix is just a few years older than Max, maybe like 22, 23 now. Close a bit. It's been a year since the first game, in-game. So he'd be about 23 or 24. Because I remember that he was 22 in the first game. So, we now know that a 21-year-old has proposed, or whatever, to a 16-year-old. And possibly another older man has also proposed to a 16-year-old. And now we've also got Phoenix saying that, oh yeah, I'd marry her, or I want to go out for her too. You know, I get that it's a whole Japanese thing about, you know, age of consent is 16 and they can get married at 16 and all that. But the thing is, this was westernized because a lot of stuff has been changed, right? Between the different versions. You got the Japanese version and the English version. The English version has some changes done in that they've changed things that were originally Japanese to Western, or to American, essentially. So, for example, Maya likes hamburgers in the English version. In the Japanese version, she likes ramen, and she's always on about it. That's one thing they changed. They changed some of the location names. They changed the whole thing about American cars and British cars. Instead, they just said European cars, I think, in the Japanese version. And it's like, they could do all that, but they just didn't. They just refused to change the age of a person who's 16 to get possibly married to someone that is 21. So, you know, that's the controversy. That's one of them, anyway, for this character and this case. Also, the fact that no one likes Regina. Like, literally no one in the, as far as I've seen, likes Regina as a character. They hate her. But anyway, on with the game. There's still more to this quest, that this mission that people don't like, so we'll get to those one by one. There's a lot of posters here, don't you think? There are indeed. So many posters that they aren't likely to miss one, are they? Maya, we're supposed to be the honest ones around here. But you didn't even notice that I took one. Ugh, she's already swiped one. You're incorrigible, you know that? Emblazoned with Mac's 3 famous symbols. Green, red, orange, and purple. You may not know this, but they call this a tailcoat. And they call this the face of someone who already knew that. Huh. What? A scrap of white paper is sticking out the coat pocket. Huh? Where? Calm down, Maya. You can't just go rummaging through people's pockets. Or coats. You always make me feel like I'm doing something wrong. Because you are. What are these, bananas? This is where the ringmaster applies his makeup. It's quite a collection of the most understated colors. Shocking pink, for example. This one says it's 100% all-natural organic mascara. And this one says it's sensitive enough for a baby, strong enough for mine, or for a mime. The ringmaster must have been really concerned about his skincare. Very metrosexual. That's a weird thing to comment. Let me just look up something. Because I think I've heard it before, but I've forgotten what that means. Metrosexual. Metrosexual. A portmanteau of metropolitan and sexual is the term describing a man in an urban post-industrial capitalist culture, that's a mouthful, who is especially meticulous and scrupulous about his personal style, grooming, and appearance. But how is that a sexuality? That's just someone that looks after their skin. Or whatever. What? Some academics consider metrosexuals to be exhibiting narcissistic tendencies. Right. Okay. Okay, game. This is strange. Everything else looks nice, but this desk looks cheap and old. There's a really big photo on the desk. It's a picture of Regina and her father, Ringmaster. He really loved her, didn't he? Regina was lucky to have such a wonderful father. Well, we'll get into that. Look at all the stars on this poster. This must have been the poster they used to promote their public appearances. Posters are the way to go, aren't they? No, not really. What do you mean? We should make a poster to promote our law firm. Spine-tingling legal action, mind-numbing legalese. You'll say, wow. Or perhaps, hold it, don't miss out on a stunning life or a death courtroom with thrill ride. With those taglines, our law firm would sink faster than the Titanic. All of these frames look the same. They almost look like thank you cards. It looks like every year the Ringmaster made donations to charity. To the Robot Clown Research Center. You're kidding, right? What? There may be perfectly reputable charity in the field of advanced tomfoolery. Right, okay. Nick, look at all the photos lined up on the wall. It's like a guided tour of the circus history. This is so cool. It seems like there were so many happy memories, which are all blurred out because they didn't want to draw it. Maybe we should do this sort of thing in our art office. We could put up a picture of all the clients who have been found not guilty. And what if we had a client who was found guilty? We'll just pretend that they didn't exist. How's that? Nick, now you got me thinking about losing cases. Why'd you do that? Nick, look at all the cute trophies. Indeed. Just look at all the cards this circus has won. Like all county quiz champions, Ringmasters Association mini golf master, beer belly balloon bounce champ, pet grooming Grand Prix. Wow. The Ringmaster was a multi-talented in ways I could never have imagined. It's a table for guests. There are some papers scattered on the top. There's no chairs, they just have to stand. Unless the people are supposed to be sitting on the table. Oh, look at this. Max salary is written on the piece of paper. Yikes. What is it? I didn't know that a magician. This salary is incredible. She looks like she's about to ready to pass out from shock. How much is it? How much is it? That much? Incredible, huh? You can say that again. This must be the paper they used to negotiate Max's salary. The Ringmaster signed and dated it. What's the matter, Nick? Max definitely got a raise, but the document is dated a week ago. Interesting. This was the table he used when visitors came to see him. Ew, there's mud caked all over the table. Someone with terrible manners must have put their shoes up on the table. Nick, don't even think about it. I wasn't. How uncouth do you think I am anyway? I think that's all we can look at here. So, away! Back to the big top. And now to the plaza. This seems to be a dorm where all the performers in the circus stay. Really? So we might run into that stoochy clown here, right? He's so kooky. Ah, it's you two. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. How's it you guys always seem to know when I'm working on a crime scene, pal? Because you're always working, Detective. Well, I'd rather not always be working, but with crime, you don't make your own business. Or ours. If I have to be at the circus anyway, I want to see the lion tamer and the tightrope. However, no matter where I go, the show is always the same. Dead body, stage left. Nicky's complained. That's a rarity. Let's get back to the business now, okay? Let me examine things first. There's some evidence under the tarp over here. Hey, watch it, pal! The killer's behind that tarp. Ah! Gotcha, I was just kidding. This is the only place that the snow has been trounced upon. The murderer was sloppy leaving all these prints all over. No, we're the ones who left the prints. An investigation can be a messy thing sometimes. What? I also slipped and fell in that spot over there. The other detectives all got a good laugh when the prospector whipped me up. Or is that prosecutor? I might have read it as prospector as like a mine prospector. Thank God there was all that snow around to bring down the swelling. It's great to know that the police aren't worried about preserving the evidence. This yard finally won an air conditioner. What? You didn't have an air conditioner? Did you ride out your Triceratops to work too? Maya, come on. You live in a freaking house made of wood that looks like it's from the 1800s. Shut the hell up. What do you mean by you won an air conditioner? You didn't buy it? I can't afford one of those things. But I got lucky and won it at a door prize at the annual police Christmas party. They really pay you peanuts, don't they? Peanuts? I don't even get paid enough for peanut butter, let alone peanuts. Poor gumshoe. The safety lights around the circus are kept on all night long, so they should have been at the time of the murder. So he's saying the murderer took place in the light? How strange. How strange indeed. Alright, let's talk to him. Do you know who will be the prosecutor in court tomorrow? Of course, it'll be Miss Von Karma. She isn't going to hit me with a whip again, is she? What do you have to worry about? You only have to see her in court. When she shows up at the precinct, the sound of her whip never ends, pal. Detective Gumshoe, I'm sure Miss Von Karma really interesting and all, but there's someone else I'd like to talk about. Or rather talk about. Like who? Like Mr. Edgeworth, of course. You know, Nick's true rival, Miles Edgeworth. What happened after I went back home? Mr. Edgeworth? You haven't heard what happened to him? Nick won't tell me. Well, to be honest, I'm not at liberty to tell you either. Let's just say he's not around anymore. He's not around? Nick, what is that? What do you mean? Mr. Edgeworth isn't around. Exactly what he said. He's not around. Edgeworth is gone. Don't say his name again, okay? Nick? And that is the only emotional moment in this entire thing for that. for Edgeworth. I don't think he gets mentioned again until like the end, maybe. Although I would get there. The ringmaster of the circus was murdered, wasn't he? Yep, late around 10 p.m. He died outside in the cold. A pretty sad way to go out, if you ask me, pal. It was rather cold. This is the scene of the crime, pal. But body was found right over there. Right about where you're standing now. Ah! Why'd I do it like that? Oh, I surprised you, didn't I? I'm not laughing. Excuse me, but do you mind telling me what happened to the victim? He was killed by a blow to the noggin, pal. Yeah? It's pretty clear as far as murders go. It was discovered quickly. But there's just one thing that doesn't quite fit. There's always seems to be something that doesn't quite fit. What was this one thing that didn't quite fit? That thing you mentioned earlier. That you just said. This is where most of the rewriting happened to fit Rise from the Ashes in. Rise from the Ashes? Rewriting? There are rewrites? Footprints, pal. Footprints. Footprints. Look at this picture of the crime scene. What's this? The wooden box under the body. No clue, pal. Some forensics experts took it back and are examining it now. And? So what is so mysterious about the footprints? Whoa, calm down now. Take a good look at the footprints in this picture. The victim's footprints are on the scene. That's right, pal. Problem is, the killer's footprints aren't there. Bingo. Where did the killer come from, and where did the killer run off to? Where did he come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Obviously, there is no way the killer committed this crime while flying. A flying culprit. That's when something just clicked in my head. There's no way. Flying is impossible. That's right, flying is impossible. Absolutely impossible. Wasn't the hollow laugh, pal? I meant nothing by it, pal. Better stated, it means I don't want to talk about it. Maybe I can get some info about Max out of him. Crime scene photo added. Hey, Detective Gumshoe, I've got something to show you. Come on, you flashed that badge at me so many times before, it doesn't work anymore. Why don't you try wearing a different badge every now and again? Well, I do have a Steel Samurai badge with me. How about that one? I'll only wear it if a Detective Gumshoe carries a Steel Samurai Sport Police badge. That's a deal. I hear that Detective Gumshoe has that very badge. What? Don't look at me like that. You're making me nervous. You know, I can tell you anything about the evidence we have gathered. Stingy. Stingy? When you put it so bluntly, it kind of hurts my feelings, pal. They rewrote some of the dialogue in the trilogy re-release to fit the bonus case and without messing with the timeline. The existence of the bonus case messed with some of Edward's story. You know, I can tell you anything about blah 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 blah. Maybe if I insult him enough, he'll tell me everything. Being a spirit medium is quite an accomplishment. And you're so young too, that's really something. Actually, I've been thinking about taking a break from channeling. Really? I don't want to have another incident like last time. It looks like Max is the most unpopular guy in the circus tent. You know what they say, a bad attitude follows you everywhere. He's a bit arrogant, but he didn't seem that bad. I guess from the first intro he wasn't too bad. He was bad, just not, I want him dead bad. But just because someone has a bad attitude doesn't make him a criminal. It's not just his attitude, I've got proof, pal. Huh? He left something at the scene of the crime. One of his magician's trademarks. An incredibly well-made silk hat. Well, it does have very classy decorative elements. Silk hat added to the court record. Made to order hat that is a symbol of Max's fabulousness. Max uses a silk cloak, silk hat, and white roses as his signature symbols. Pretty mundane, aren't they? Who cares if they're mundane? At least they're easy to understand. I must have hit a nerve. That's what he said. Who said? The eyewitness. Eh? Tell us about the eyewitness. I've gotten affidavits from most of the performers at this circus. They're certainly a strange bunch of characters. You don't say. Well, not stranger than you, I suppose. That was cold. I'm sorry, I was just messing around. Okay, so... I'm making a really strange tired face there. Are you sure you weren't born looking like that? Uh-huh, I wish I was more lively. Right now, I'm just tired. Well, there's not much you can do about that, so you just gotta keep on being tired. You're right. Glad I stayed out of that one. You're going down this time, pal. Oh, is that right? She's been practicing 1,000 cracks a day, pal. Cracks? Wait, you don't mean cracks of the... Yep. Cracks of the whip. So about the eyewitness. Oh, you know I'm not going to tell you about that. That's the prosecution's trump card. Oh, well. Oh, I just remembered. What? I forgot to mention that you two are barred from entering that lodging house. Why is that? Oh, no reason. Just something I remembered to tell you. Must be because that's where the eyewitness is. Let's check it out. Don't you dare, pal. It's not like I intentionally told you so then you wouldn't go in. Apparently this guy's called Mo. December 28th. Lodging house first floor. Mo's room. I wonder whose room this is. The name tag on the door says Mo on it. I guess he's not here. Wow. He's a real mess in here. My room's probably worse, though. Oh, well, I give up. We'll have to come back later. No, I will look at everything. Banana. Awesome. Look at those shoes. They're great. Forget the shoes. Check out that great gag banana peel. You sure it wasn't Mo's snack after lunch? Are you blind? Look how many scratches there are from the people slipping on it. Mo's got an excellent pair of pajamas laid on his bed in an excellent manner. What? Those are pajamas? You mean he goes to bed dressed as a clown? Ew. All those clown costumes lined up like that. I don't know about you, but it's kind of creepy. Look at the collection he's got. It's incredible. Must be a collection of clown costumes from around the world. Oh, I almost forgot. What is it now? You better not want me to try one of those. I was thinking about starting a costume collection myself. I'll call it World Spirit Channels. We can display it in our office. In our office? As soon as you start paying the bills, you can say that. Mo seems to be a voracious reader. Look at all the hard books he has here. Clowns for Dummies, The Joke's on You. Treat Your Poems or Peons Right, and the classic Funny Jokes Are Funny. Wow, Mo is very studious. The Joke's on You, huh? Hee. Clown equipment is so funny looking. He's got a balancing ball, a unicycle, he's even got a trampoline. But they're all broken. Maybe he was just a little too excited during practice? Who knows with that guy? Maybe that's part of the gag. Why has he got hair and carrots? What the? There's a string of carrots here. How strange. The carrots seem to come in all different shapes and sizes. Weird. I can't tell if Mo just likes carrots or if he's using them for some sort of gag. Look at the ceiling. It looks like someone punched a hole in it. You're right. I wonder what happened. I don't even want to imagine what goes on in here. Nick, you can see the scene of the crime from here. You can even tell that the ground has been disturbed. It's right in front of the window, about 30 feet away. I guess it wouldn't have been strange for someone to have seen the crime from here. Alright, I think that's everything here. So, let's leave. See you at the end of the first game. Yeah, I remember you mentioned it before when we did it. Huh? Hey, Nick, look over there. What? There's someone over there. Excuse me. You. Hello. Wow, he sure is a quiet one. Excuse me? What, me? Yes, you work at the circus, don't you? No, I'm just your everyday average Joe. An average Joe who just happens to hang out at the circus? I don't think so. Yes, I am. I've got nothing to do with what's going on here. He's lying, like any regular person would hang around the circus dressed like that. I'm an attorney. My name is Phoenix Wright. I'm a spirit medium. My name is Maya. We're a weird couple, now I think about it. We just got a spirit medium walking around with me as I'm trying to do a case. Oh, well, I just happened to be passing by. I don't suppose you happen to be some kind of carny? No, not a carny. I'm a performer. Actually, a ventriloquist. Ventriloquist? I'm Benjamin Woodman. The last name is Woodman? Yes, that's right, but everyone calls me Ben. Ah, yes, that's your alias, right? I believe they call it a stage name. Just so you know, I hate this guy, and not for the whole, trying to marry a 16-year-old girl. I hate him because the way he talks, it's really freaking annoying. Especially when you have to read them out loud like this. Excuse me, Ben? What? Yes? You mean me? About the murder. I'd like to talk to you about the details, if I may. Really? I'm just a normal guy. I don't know, This guy's so nervous he's creeping me out. Nick, cheer up. Just try and smile. you mind telling us something about Max? Maximilian Galactica? Max? Oh, he's not very nice. Did he just say that Max is not very nice? Oh, ow, my head hurts. Yikes. I hope he's okay. It sounds like he just popped a gasket. Ben, so you're a ventriloquist. I'm just a regular guy. You already told us that you were a ventriloquist. Oh, yes. Nick, don't yell at him. You can't do that. I can't help it. He's making me nervous. Ben, would you mind showing me some of your skills as a ventriloquist? Well, right now, why? He's contagious. Okay, both that's funny, but also bad on you for taking out someone's speech impediment, making fun of them. Bad game, bad. Present. Would you mind taking a look at this? I guess he won't need you to look at this after all. Now, if I remember correctly, he doesn't react to anything we've got until we find his puppet. But I can try and see if he responds to people. Nope. Alright, well, time to go. The big top itself. Look at this dead guy I've got a picture of. This is sick. This silk hat is Max's. That's right. It's beautiful, isn't it? I thought up the idea of wearing the hat. Huh? Really? Yep, he took my sketch to the hat shop. And they made a custom hat for him based off that sketch. There's only one of these silk hats in the entire world. Isn't that cool? Sure. Ah, that guy. His name is Ben, right? Huh? You don't know him? I don't know. He didn't really catch my eye. He's friends with Trillo, right? Wait. We're the ones asking the questions around here. I guess we just leave then. We need to go back to the detention center, I think. Max isn't here. Must be in questioning. Ah, I wanted to see a magic trick. You should be back in a little bit. I guess so. Damn it. Alright, we've got lots of things we have to look into. No time for slacking, let's get going. Okay. What's the matter? You seem down. Maximilian Galactica. Who would have guessed he was a country bumpkin? Why are you so depressed about that? You're a literal spirit medium that lives in a house that's made out of wood, that lives in buckfuck nowhere. You're literally a country bumpkin. What are you talking about? Okay, back to the circus then. Lodging house. You are not helpful. Back to Moe's. Okay, I guess. Hello? Kablamo! Congratulations, you're the big wiener! The 1 millionth visitor of the room of the one Mr. Mo Curls, aka me! Earplugs. Must find earplugs. Celebrate this momentous occasion. Why don't you care for organic grape? Just one. Did you get my joke right there? I welched. What? I welched on giving you more than one. What? What the hell does that mean? What is welching? Shut up! Oh, no. If it was funny, it was your duty as a human being to laugh. People who don't laugh are usually last seen in Lansing. Catch my drift? I'm not gonna do all his laughs. Maya. This is some Faustian nightmare. Come on, it was funny. How's it always funny in my book? You have not seen Mr. Pennyworth, my dear. Jeez. In my book, they're just funny looking. You sure do have great taste in clothes, girlie. Look at that garb. You look just like Greta Garb. Oh. Ah ha ha. Ooh. Oh, I'm going home. No, Nick, you can't. You know, I can excuse a bad joke or two. But this dude keeps laughing at his own jokes. That's what I object to. Okay, I get it. But you want to have to admit he's kind of funny. No, I do not have to admit that because he isn't. Ha. Phoenix canonically has PTSD from him. I would. Could you please tell us more about the very big circus? It's a very big store. You sure got that kind of time? And the hits just keep on coming. The circus has been in business for 20 years. We all performed under the guidance of the ringmaster, Russell Berry. 20 years? Wow. Working in the circus is never easy, especially nowadays. With movies, TV, and bowling, there's just too much competition. But I love the circus. I love it too. That's why I've been here for 20 years. We work hard to keep the show running. No one sends in the clowns on us. Nick, he just made a joke. Laugh. Ha 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 ha. The ringmaster was a real big shot in the circus world. A real class act. Even when there were no customers, Russell would use his own money to pay me. Because he knew that I had a family to take care of. He was having to take care of his employees. I see. How could anyone do that to such a wonderful man? Mo? Wiggity what? Ugh. I'm sorry, Mo. Nick was born without a sense of humor. Sure. Don't worry about it. How can you fault someone for being born that way? Let's talk about the murder. Let's see. It must have been taken place around 10 p.m. last night. After rehearsals finished, I took it out, so I just came back here. After I went to bed, that's when I caught a peek of it. Caught a peek? Of the crime. Just as we suspected. This guy's the eyewitness to the crime. The ringmaster was truly ahead of his time. He would always add new elements to the show. New elements? When you've been a performer for a long time, you start acting a bit stale. I realize that even my act can be a bit of a long in the tooth. Sometimes my jokes can be a bit, old-fashioned. A bit long in the tooth? But that make-believer takes things too far. Make-believer? That magician, the one that thinks he's all high and mighty. He had the gall to say to me, "You're one of those funny types, right?" What do you mean by one of those? Well, the joke's on him now. On him? Yep, he's got on everyone's nerves. The day of the murder? Go ahead. Nope, no way. Just forget I said anything. I bet he's still hiding something about Max. What you say you saw the crime? Do you mind telling me what you saw? Well, the police told me that I can't share my story with the others. Don't say a word, pal. I'm just gonna have to let these lips stay zipped. That's not fair. I guess you're right. Maybe I can tell you a few details. But only if you can get old Stiff Lip here to make with the funny. Stiff Lips? Wait, you mean me? Nick, you could do it. That's a different spelling. Achem. And then it's supposed to be ahem. So it's like, but that's different. What's the matter? Just getting ready. Okay. Do you know why I, Phoenix Wright, am a great lawyer? Because I'm right all the time. I hate this. At least his expectations were low. These people aren't funny. They are crime against nature. Their jokes aren't funny. Phoenix's was actually funny. I wouldn't let him quit his day job. Yeesh, cut a guy some slack. At least it was funnier than Chuckles over here. Wasn't the greatest joke I've heard, but you did try. So I'll tell you what I saw. I'm sorry, he's incapable of being funny, Mo. Shut up! I'm not taking this slander against Phoenix. He's funny, okay? That night, once I had tucked myself into bed, I heard this amazing noise. It was incredibly loud. It sounded like a giant thump. Once I heard it, I jumped out of bed. That's when I saw... Without question, without a doubt, it was that magician. That's all I saw, but it proves that just how terrible that man actually is. He knows more about Max than he's letting on. You said that already, Phoenix, but whatever. What do you think about this? Anything come to mind? Ah, you want some advice on your development as a comedian, right? I see. Well, this is what you do. I think that's enough advice for you now. I missed it. It went by so fast. Nick, he was giving you good advice. Don't be so closed-minded. Russell! How can anyone do this to you? Finally, something that's more relatable. Mo's taking this really hard. It's that uppity faker's uppity tip-top, fuck! I'm moving on. They found that at the scene of the crime, didn't they say? That's what I've been told. Unbelievable. That jerk killed the ringmaster. It really is a shame though what happened to the ringmaster, huh, Mo? Seems that the ringmaster was truly a great man. This isn't very funny. How am I supposed to know what people are who aren't in the circus? Which is right there. Huh. If he thinks he can kill the ringmaster, it's only just that he should die too. Oh! Sorry, I crossed the line, but he truly is a disgusting human being. Why do you hate him so much? Let me tell you this one story. The morning before the murder, something terrible happened. Max clonked Ben right over the head as hard as he could. Ben? Ventriloquist with a speech impediment? You go to the cafeteria and investigate for yourselves. The cafeteria? Let's just say there's got to be something interesting there. Ah, yes. The very big circus is very big, isn't it? You should always carry a map with you when you get around. Ah, thank you. This is an atlas. Oh, I'll kill myself really. I'm dying here. Coronary, coronary. Now he's just laughing to hear his own voice. That's Regina's daughter. That's the Regina's daughter. It's Ringmaster's daughter, Regina. Ever since she was a little girl, she's been watching the circus performances. Cuter than little puppy Maltese, that Regina. If only my Lorena was that cute. Lorena? Ah, Lorena's my daughter. She lives with her mother now. It's true what they say about the tears of a clown. I've been friends with Russell's, but even before the circus began. He was so selfless. He always thought about others before thinking of himself. I'll find a way to return the favor. He always took such good care of me. I wish I could have thanked him more than I did. Ah, Ben, how's he doing? He's a ventriloquist, isn't he? That's right. Boy, was I surprised when they told me his secret. He's got a second mouth where his belly button should be. Ah. Just kidding. Ben wouldn't tell me a single thing about the murder. Ah, that's a simple problem to solve. He won't talk if he doesn't have his puppet, Trillo. Trillo? If Ben doesn't have his ventriloquist puppet, you better get a word out of him. Really? Master and puppet. Ah, what's the matter? Whenever I see my own nose, I'm reminded of my Italian heritage. Oh, am I supposed to be speaking with an Italian accent for this guy? Ah, I see. It must be because you have one of those Roman noses. Roman all over your face. I didn't cross the line there, did I? You went so far past it, you need a map to get back. I beg to differ. It was better than any of the clown's jokes. Well, goodbye. It is very hard to like any of the characters in this place. I think we have to go to the big top first, and then we're able to get to the cafeteria. There it is. Wow, they couldn't be bothered to clean up after themselves. Ew, this place is gross. This must be because of last night. They didn't have time to clean up after dinner because of the murder. Which happened somewhere else. Whatever. That reminds me. What was it that Mode said? He said that yesterday morning Max clonked Ben over the head here. He also said that there's got to be something interesting here. Nick, what's got to be interesting? Don't ask. Huh. Kitchen is over there. Everyone must have taken turns cooking. There's a duty list posted here. I wouldn't mind trying my hand at cooking for this many people. Maya's killer hamburger. You'd try it, wouldn't you? No, because I'd be dead. Look at this tiny TV up in the corner of the room. No one will be able to see anything off of that. Not even angled. Looks like they left it exactly as it was on the night of the murder. They didn't seem too worried about cleaning up the dishes, did they? Huh. Looks like all these dishes is making me hungry. Let's go get a burger at the snack stand outside. Once we're finished with the case. Alright, then let's get this over with, Nick. Here we go. Whoa! Where's the mute button when you need it? What's this? Must be a juice bottle or something. Juice bottle? Excuse me, that is literally a wine bottle. Who in the hell puts juice in a glass bottle? Don't PG this game. Come on. Ah, watch out, Nick. There's a broken glass all over the floor. A broken bottle just lying in the middle of the floor. Do you think it means anything? There's got to be something interesting there. Huh? Looks like we're going to have to go back and meet with him. Him? Now, at this point, I don't know why we need to go back to the Gotti clinic. Or Horty. That's the joke, because it's a G instead of a H. This is strange. There's nothing on top of this stand. Look here. Max is written on it. It must be this VIT table. It's a bit small. Isn't it a bit small for a VIP table? You won't be putting a 10-course meal on this. Well, he could still eat hamburgers, right? Keep our cafeteria clean. Doesn't seem like anyone ever read this sign, huh? Maybe they should make it easier to understand. Clean it or die. Well, that would definitely make them clean up. There are dirty dishes all over the place. Must have been too hectic last night to clean up. You know I can't stand a mess, Nick. I think you and I should clean this place up for them. Why do we have to clean up? 1, because I hate dirty cafeterias, and 2, because one bears repeating. But this is a crime scene. We can't clean it up. We have to preserve it for evidence. Ah, I know I really hate dirty cafeterias. Not as much as I hate cleaning dirty cafeterias. It's not our job. We should not be responsible for it. Ah, bulletin board for bulletins. It doesn't look like there's any useful clues posted here. Boring. Maybe we should have a juicy tidbit for someone else to read. Juicy? You know, like a fake clue. Maybe something like, message from the killer. Give it up, Maya. You know Gumshoe would take it all seriously. Yeah, there's no way someone would just put, like, Dear Murderer on the board. The chair's been knocked over. That's what it looks like. It almost looks as if someone knocked it over in a struggle or used it for self-defense. Or maybe Regent just likes to eat his dinner in the cafeteria. Alright. Tell that to Apollo Justice's favorite drink is grape juice, despite literally coming out from a wine glass. A wine case. Great. No, I don't want to talk to you anymore. Let me leave. Where do I have to go in order to see it? Maybe the Rank Co lore offices? Oh, okay. Oh, it's my 2 sweeties. Welcome to the detention center. Did he just call me his sweetie again? What's in today's agenda? What can I help you with? Well, we've got quite a few clues. Wonderfully fabuloso! I mean, fabulous. Then that's why we came to meet with you again. What? What's wrong? Quit making such a scary face. Okay then, Max. Let's make this absolutely fabulous. We heard a lot about you at the circus, Max. Ah, you must mean from the dinosaurs. How are those Jurassic geriatrics? Max, you aren't very popular with the other performers, are you? Yes, sweetie. That's what they call jealousy. Jealousy. They are just absolutely jealous of my absolutely fabulous self. People who really understand can see the obvious differences between us. People who really understand? For instance, my sweetie pie. So Regina understands him, huh? I plan on getting married to her. She's truly my sweetie pie princess. Wow, that's so cool. It's already in the works. Oh? That's strange. Regina never really said anything about actually marrying this joker. You met with the ringmaster on the night of the murder? Yes, I was with him around 10 p.m. once I was done with practice. I went to his room right after we finished. I found the ringmaster's body in the plaza in front of the lodging house. Yeah, I heard about that. He needed to step out for a bit, so I waited in his room for him to return. Huh? Sorry, Max. I have something I must attend to right now. Do you mind waiting for me right here? Pretty cold outside. Where's your coat? It's all right. I'll be right back. I should only take about 10 minutes. Making him sound like a dead zombie. And then I waited for him, but he never came back. Did he go to the plaza where the body was discovered? Possibly. The show had tapered off a bit, but it was... well, the snow. But it was still very cold outside. But I have no idea where he went off to. Maximilian Galactica. No matter where you see me, you get shivers, don't you? Can you put a shirt on, man? It's winter. And your shoes look stupid. I get it, you're supposed to be a magician, but you don't need cards on your shoes. The steel cat, the cloak, the white rose on my chest. The roses. They're my symbols. You know, I had to cut the number of symbols to 3. Really? You had quite a few to begin with then, huh? Well, I thought you could never have too many symbols. Sunglasses, beauty mark, soft pillow for lips, a beard, buck teeth. You gave all sorts of symbols a shot. But if I forgot one when I put on the makeup, everyone would forget who I am. That's awful, especially for a magician. Can I ask what you do with such an exorbitant salary? We already covered this point. I'm paying off my father's debt. How could he possibly have such a large amount of debt? For example, say you rented a video, and perhaps you forgot about it for, say, a short period of about 10 years, or around about the time when video VHS renting became obsolete and non-existent. You know, like Blockbuster. There would be nothing to pay back because the people that would you have to pay back for don't exist anymore. You would have the biggest late fee known to man. It's kind of like that. Wow. I can see how much you can get that much debt. That makes sense now. Wait a minute. That doesn't make any sense. That's the ringmaster. It's a shame what happened. He was going to be like a father to me. Ah, that is my silk hat. It's the only one of its kind in the world. It's one of my most prized possessions. The silk hat proves that I was somewhere else. Where did you find this, huh, sweetie? They found it at the murder scene. Ah! I don't know nothing about nothing. Ew, Max is so pathetic like this. Shut up, Maya. He's just being real for the first time in his life. Don't downtrod him like that. Max must be really confused. What about this? Fabulous. You'd like me to sign this for you? Oops. I didn't mean to come out of that. So, would you like to come and be on stage with me sometime? Really? Is that really okay? I'll bring you up on stage as a volunteer from the audience. I'll give you something before the show, and then we can... And then on stage, you'll sneak it into me. Wait a second, he's planting her in the audience to rig a magic trick. Do you mind taking a look at this? I guess I have no choice, but really, is that proper time or place for this? He signed his own photo. Nick, do you mind giving it to me when the case is over? Ah, my sweetie pie. Why'd you have to say it like that, like you're a 40-year-old man? She must be really lonely with me all cooped up in here. Actually, she was laughing and rolling around with her tiger. She's my special someone, and I'm her special someone. Uh-huh. Very complex. Just between you and I, he wasn't a bad guy at all, I can say that for sure. That's the first time I've ever heard you say something nice about someone, Max. You must have been a really nice guy. I can't believe a guy with that ugly mud is still after my sweetie pie princess. Especially after she has eluded my charms for such a long time. There isn't much you can do about that, right? Huh. You haven't even been truly in love, have you? When you are truly in love with someone, you'd be jealous of their mirror because it traps their image inside. Aww. Don't you think that's sweet of him, Nick? I think it's kind of creepy, to be honest. I'm gonna get back with my sweetie pie. Then I'm gonna turn that dumb puppet into a toy glider. I guess you two haven't worked out your differences yet. What about this person? Fortunately, I don't take on apprentices. I mean, just look at the face in this one. It's not what I call fabulous. That's awfully harsh. Wow. Doesn't even mention Mo. Who is this Mo? Alright, well, let's try and see if we can get anything out of him.
Take that!
Meeting with Russell. Last night you met with the ringmaster, correct? To negotiate your salary and such? Exactly. We've reached an agreement about the salary from my 6-month-old contract. That's the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but. What do you mean? You just went to his salary to negotiate your new salary. What? You went to his office to negotiate your new salary. I don't know what happened there. I had a brain fart. I hate lies, and I hate lies even more. What are you insinuating? Do you have any proof that I did something other than negotiate my fee last night? I mean, it already says he got a raise, so maybe this. It was on the table of the ringmaster's room. You weren't lying when you said you received quite a raise. Is there a problem with being well compensated? Not with the compensation, just with the date. That was dated a week ago. Max, you finished your contract negotiations a week ago. Fabulous! Alright, I'll tell you the truth. That night, the ringmaster called me to his room. He called you, did he? Why did he do that? Sorry, sweetie, that's private. The ringmaster called him. I wonder if there was some sort of problem. Max, perhaps you could share with me about what you spoke? Well, not if I don't have to. Isn't this why you called into the room that night? I'm just going to say the broken bottle. Isn't this why you were called into the ringmaster's room that night? Where did you get that? The cafeteria, but you already knew that, didn't you? Of course. It fell and broke on the floor. He's still hiding something else. Max, what is it, my sweetie? It didn't fall on the break on the floor. You used this bottle too. Ben. You nailed him over the head with this bottle, didn't you? And that's why you got called to the ringmaster's room that night. But fabulous! You might as well be a magician! Unlock successful. Give me your details. The truth is, yesterday morning during breakfast, I had a run-in. We had a run-in. You mean you had a fight with Ben the ventriloquist? You could put it that way. Why did you fight with him? Ben seems like such a quiet man who can't speak. We fought about my sweetie pie. You mean Regina? No, he means an actual pie. The ill-bred creep told my sweetie pie princess that he was in love with her. Would you put up with that? Ill-bred? You talking about the same Ben? Told her he was in love with her. Are you sure this is the Ben you're talking about? All I can say is that he made me mad, and I had to tap him on his head hard. Hard head. He came back hard. That's when the ringmaster called me, and I realized it was my chance. I'm stretching when I'm reading that. Your chance? That's when I went to his room and I had ate it all out on the table. I asked him to let me marry my sweetie pie. What? The ringmaster told me it sounds good to me. That's why my sweetie pie is my sweetie pie. It's no one else's. I see. Since Ben was causing me so much trouble, I realized I had to shut him up. Shut him up? What do you mean by shut him up? You don't know, do you, my sweets? Trillo can't say a word. Not without Ben. Trillo? The puppet, the ventriloquist puppet. His real name is Trilloquist. Yay. I still hate that pun. I hate it so much. But a puppet doesn't talk. I know, that's why I hid it. Before the police came and took me away, of course. If that puppet started flapping off at the balsa, I'd be screwed. You hid him? You mean the ventriloquist puppet? You are so smart, sweetie. Where did you hide him? What? Sweetie, you aren't thinking of trying to add him to my defense, are you? Well, Ben does seem awfully lonely without his puppet. Fabulous! That should have taught him a lesson. Okay, I hid Trillo in the ringmaster's room. You don't mind going there and getting Trillo for me, do you, my sweets? No problem. No, not at all. Thank you, Max. You know, I can't stand to see my sweeties in a jam. Then don't go hiding puppets. Huh? Ben's not here anymore. Yeah, I wanted to ask him something. It's cold out, so he's probably in the tent. Maybe. What do you think, Nick? I wonder if we've been making any progress. Don't be so negative. Of course we're making progress. But everyone loved the ringmaster. And then there's a sign of footprints on the scene. There's still a lot of mysteries left to be solved. Of course. And now Regina isn't here. I'm not seeing how that's related. I mean, that's a good thing. At least for me. December 28th. Still. Looks like the same as always, a great big mess. Considering how messy it is, I bet they wouldn't notice if another poster went missing. Will you just stop it, you poster pilferer? I'm just kidding. You know I've already got one of these posters. Oh, excuse me. You mean stole one of those posters? Yeah, let's focus on what Max told us. He said that he hid Trillo somewhere in this room. Trillo? Oh, the ventriloquist puppet. We literally just had the discussion, Phoenix. Right, where on here is it still not full? Here we go. Nick, look at all the cute trophies. Indeed, just look at all the awards the circus has won. Like, we've already read this. Beer belly, blah, blah, blah. There's something shut behind the book, under the bookcase. This is... That's Trillo. That's Ben's puppet. I think you're right. We'll have to give it back to him later. Trillo Quest handed over to Maya. An operatic tenor who doubles as Ben's sidekick. Why do I have to carry this thing? Because you're useless for anything else. Nothing else has come up, so I guess we'll just go back. Where are you, Ben? What do you think about this? Blah, 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 blah. Well, you are not helpful in the slightest. What about the bottle? Where exactly am I supposed to go now? cafeteria. Maybe he's there. Here we go. Oh, hey, Ben. Hello. Hello to you too. It's awfully cold today, don't you agree?
Yeah, I do indeed.
Don't you think it's cold, Nick? I don't see how talking about the weather is helping our case. Just immediately give it to him. The less I have to talk to this guy, the better. Ah, Ben, this is yours, isn't it?
Yes, that's mine.
Here you go. Dual quest returned to Ben. All right, Maya, let's get going. It's that time, isn't it? See you around, Ben.
Okay.
So, Nick, where are we going next? Let's see. Maybe we should go to... Hey, wait. Who said that? We're looking at him right here, you blind wench. Wow, okay. Calling her a wench now. What's your problem anyway? Don't you know how to properly greet someone? Ben, is that you, Ben?
No, I would never.
It was me. Yeah, me, down here. You're Trillo? That is Mr. Quist to you, sir. Learn some manners before you just blurt out my name. Now try speaking to me again, but this time with some proper respect. Not again. Mr. Quist, is that better? No, look at me when I'm talking to you, you 8-bit excuse for an attorney.
Hello, we talked about insult people, you promised.
He was mocking me. No, not being mean to bullies was not included in the deal. Bullies?
I'm sorry, Jalal.
Nick, what just happened? You're still a puppet.
Hey, who do you think you're calling me a puppet?
Why do I suddenly have my inventory open? What? Tell us what you know about the murder.
Talk to me.
I said you're talking to me? Don't look at him when you're talking to me.
Hello, Quest. Behave, your man.
Shut up, Woody. What are you talking about? You mean the one where they offed the old man? Guess so. No need to make such a fuss about things. Yeah, never mind, there's been a murder. Who cares about that? The old man was something.
But you can't say things like that. I didn't raise you to be that kind of puppet.
Don't you have nerve pills or something to take right now? These two are really an odd couple, aren't they, Nick? I hate them. I hate them both. Okay, I'll talk. Gramps got clobbered over the head. Let me lay it out for you. The pace sucks, the clown sucks, and my partner has his hands up my pants. Your partner? You mean Ben? Yeah, the creepy old guy who never finds it in himself to leave me alone. Tell him to back off for me, will ya? He's just another one of those dorks around here. Oh, my. But I'll be fair. In this cesspool of human garbage masquerading in a performance, I found my Madonna. Your Madonna? Regina, my lovely Regina. She's stunning, right, Ben?
Well, I'm not sure if I would go that far.
You'll have to excuse me, he does not understand of what he speaks. I, on the other hand, am a true appreciator of true beauty. Hence why I shall marry her. Marry? The ringmaster got knocked upside the cheap head by that flying fraud. You mean Max Galactica? Why do you say that?
Hello, straighten up. Don't accuse people like that.
Straighten up? I'm made of wood. Besides, you were there. You know what happened. You were there? If you're that interested, then I'll let you tell you in the I'll let you in on the facts. You're going to marry Regina? That's right. She doesn't quite realize the joy awaits her, does she? I think I'm beginning to see why she seemed troubled.
Well, see,
I don't care. It's my choice, not hers. We're getting hitched.
I know you think that, but...
But what? I gave her a special gift. I gave her the wonderful gift of song. You gave her a song? Well, I am a renowned tenor. You'll be happy to know that I decided to grace you with one of my songs. Me. Oh. Do I want to sing this? I don't know if I want to sing this. Or even say it. Oh, screw it. I want you to touch me. I want you to kiss me. I want you to... The rest is private. Well, the melody is pretty good. But those lyrics, I think they need a little work. I don't think they need a little work. I think they need to be thrown in the bin. and burned. Those are just creepy. Who asked you? I'm the artist here.
Thanks. Now that Trillo's here.
Now that Trilla's here? Does that mean you can talk normally now? Hey, buttface! Ah! You must be looking forward to tomorrow, aren't you, Mr. Ambulance Chaser? You know, it's time to get rid of that pesky magician once and for all. Trillo? Enough jibber-jabber, let's get to the court already. Okay, so I can kind of see, now that the music has stopped and the guy's gone, I can kind of see, now that I'm looking at it again, what they might have been going for. I think it's more of a joke that Ben wants to marry Regina. Because it's not Ben that's doing it, it's Trillo that wants it. And Trillo, I think it's supposed to be a child puppet or a kid puppet or something along those lines, or at least younger than Ben. It's supposed to be played up as a joke, I think. Still doesn't make it a funny joke. It's still bad. It's just, I think I can see what they were trying to go for. They just failed at it miserably. Hey, wait a second. Hey, what's going on? He's a witness for tomorrow's trial. Well, we just made our case worse. Yay. Why in the world happened with Ben and Trillo? Bad at pair, they're still. Ooh! Oh no, now what? It's a monkey! Hey, welcome back, Nick. That monkey. My badge! The monkey stole it! What? Mr. Attorney, that face is so cute. You look so completely dumbfounded. Regina! You, that monkey! Hey, no need to get angry, okay? But my attorney's badge! Don't worry, I'll help you out. Okay, if you say so. If I don't get my badge back, how can I flash it? By the way, the monkey's name is Money. Money the monkey. Because we couldn't come up with a better name. His name is Monkey... Money? The monkey is called Money. Yes. Well, the rich ape just stole my attorney's badge. Mind if I get that back? I'll see what I can do. Even I have money problems. Huh? Whenever Money sees something shiny, he takes it back home. That's pretty funny. Well, I guess I'll just have to find out where Money disappeared to. And kill him. I think that's your best bet. You should probably ask Mr. Uncle Mo. He might know. Huh? You don't know? Well, Money isn't exactly someone I'm on friendly terms with. What? He's not really the kind of animal I work with, even if he does need taming. Oh, I see. Go to Moe's. I guess it's time that I revisit that kooky clown. Do I have to? Do you mind telling us a bit about Ben? Ben? You mean the guy that's always hanging around with Trillo? What do you mean, hanging around? Well, he was there when Trillo told me he was in love with me. Trillo told you he was in love with you. Yes, he did. Kind of cute, don't you think? He's so smart and he's such a wonderful singer. I love him. But what about Ben? What about Ben? You've got nothing to do with me loving Trillo. Like sand through the hourglass, so are the days of the circus. Did you know you were proposed to, weren't you? Proposed to? Nope, that won't be for a while. Huh? Really? That's strange, isn't it, Nick? Yeah, Max and Trillo both said otherwise. They said they asked for her hand in marriage. Ah, but Max only talked to the ringmaster about it. I forgot about that. He asked the ringmaster for her hand, not Regina directly. So I guess Trillo hasn't asked her directly yet. What? He's going to propose to me? I'm so confused. How about you, Maya? Huh? What? Who do you think I should go for, Max or Trillo? The real person, but in this case, neither. Wait. You do realize that Trillo is a puppet? I don't care that he's a bit stiff. Oh boy. Phrasing, okay, game. Huh? Detective Gumshoe took off already. Yeah, probably because we ditched him earlier. I bet he and the other cops got lonely and headed back to the precinct. It's because we're so important. How long have we been streaming for anyway? An hour and 45 minutes. We'll be over soon. Hopefully. Oh my, if it isn't Mr. Right all the time. It's alright to be wrong every now and again, right? See, Nick, it just took a while for the joke to find its audience. So what can I do for you? Do you remember a good joke you wanted to tell me? Pull up a chair, or maybe just pull my finger and let me have it. Why would they have referenced Days of Our Lives? I don't know. We're going to get the same effect either way, aren't we? How'd you know I put a whoopee cushion on the chair? You really know what it takes to be a clown, don't you? I'm not doing all that. Hurry up, thank you. So, about Regina. Regina's such a pure, innocent child. She shouldn't be, she's 16. She's such a cutie, too. Can we stop going on about that? She's not. She was born and raised in a circus, you know? But that means she doesn't really know much about the world outside the big top. What about school? What about education? Does she just literally just live and breathe circus? Sounds like Pearly. For her, every child's dream of the circus is her everyday reality. She lives in a dream world. She sees dancing wild animals, men flying in the air, and one very funny clown every day. The funny thing is, that all seems normal to her because it's her everyday life. I guess that explains why she thinks she can marry a ventriloquist puppet. Don't ask me if her reality is a good thing or a bad thing, no. The clown sees life simply without complications, which is not true. Have you ever heard of a monkey named Money? Ah, yes, Money. He stole my attorney's badge. Well, Money does love shiny objects. Makes sense that he'd swipe your badge. But under no circumstances can you chase after him. Eh? Why's that? Oh, I know. You don't want to get involved with any monkey business, right? Exactly, bravo. Enough joking around, though. Money isn't considered a member of Regina's family. Then who does he belong to? I'll be happy to take you to where his owner is staying. You mean right now? Of course. Shall we go? Should we go with him now or wait for a while? Go with Mo now. I want this done. Monkey! This is it. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? I can't breathe. Don't be such a wimp. You only had to climb 2 flights of stairs. Anyways, this is the place. Across Acro's room. Acro? He's an acrobat. Seems like he's not around today. Yeah, there's a big pile of junk over in the corner. I don't think I'd be wrong to assume the Phoenix stuff is over there, too. Or just be careful to make sure you got the right stuff. Thanks, Mo. See you later. Money the monkey added to the court record. A monkey who takes care of Acro habitually gathers all sorts of shiny objects. Because he's a piece of shit. The bed is incredibly well made. It's almost like a maid made it up. Even the laundry on top of the bed is folded perfectly. Nick, this is nothing unusual about that at all. It's how things are supposed to be. Right. Can't a man respect another man for doing something said man cannot do? It's a monkey calendar. Whoever in this room must really love monkeys. Maybe a little too much. Wow, I just realized that the year is almost over. Amazing how time flies. Been over one wild year, especially the last part. Well, we still got one last person to help this year. Max. Whoops, I didn't do that. He got a barbell. Look around. Everything he's up for is for upper body training. Wait a second, there are some machines I see on the wall all the time. Hey, Nick. What? I don't have this one. This barbell here is a new model. Don't overdo it, Maya. You don't want to end up like a muscle woman. If she wants to be, she can. Phoenix canonically has back pain, a back so bad that a few seconds of a prayer position causes him to pass out from the pain. Well, I don't know where you're getting these facts from, but that's great. Hey, the net's ripped. Money must be prone to breaking things. He's hardcore. The net looks fine to me. You really think that he plays basketball? I think so. Monkeys live life through the rim, you know. You're joking, right? You think the monkey has got proverbial game? Of course. The monkey doesn't fake the funk on the nasty dunk. I hate this. Can we move on? While a prehensile tail might be an unfair advantage. Holy cow, there's a fork and a mirror. Everything's shiny. There's even a really cheap looking knockoff wristwatch. Look at this. It's a trophy. And it's really heavy. Nick, I found it. Your badge. It's right here. Oh. Turn the badge to its rightful spot on my lapel. Thanks. You really saved me. Huh? What's the matter? Did you find something? Yeah. Check this out. It's a ring. There's something engraved on it. From T to R. Ring put in pocket. The fade to black was pointless. Like, might as well have not been one. Well, I think it's about time we wrap up our investigation. Do you think we'll win in court tomorrow? No, I think we'll lose. Who knows? Even I can't imagine what kind of testimony will come up tomorrow. I'm guessing Mo will be a witness in court tomorrow. Mo and maybe the puppet. Don't worry, Nick. No matter what, we still got a magician on our side. That's good, because we might need some magic tomorrow. To be continued. Yay! So, we did the first part for this. Want to know how long that took? That took almost 2 hours to do the first part. Now we're getting into the real problem with this freaking case. It's too long. It's way too long, and it's annoying. This is the reason why I don't like it, because it takes way too much time to get basic stuff done. So, looks like they didn't change that. I'm wondering if we should end it there, though, because we've only got 8 minutes left for the 2 hour mark. And doing the clown's voice is actually starting to put a strain in my throat. I think it's because I'm doing a forced voice. I'm like going, which kind of hurts after a while. Yeah, I think this is a good place to stop. So I'll save again. And then, here we go. Yes. So, that was a nice length. We've been going for almost 2 hours. Next time we can pick this up on Friday. Yeah, Friday, because today's Wednesday. So we pick this up again on Friday, where we will be doing the court case and then continuing on with this case. Now, again, we've barely scratched the surface, or we've just started to get into how bad this case is. It gets worse. Don't get me wrong. I've made it obvious that I don't like any of these characters. I don't like Regina. I don't like Mo. I don't like Ben and Trillo. I don't like Maximilian to a point. Maximilian on his own, he's probably the least offensive out of all of them. He's fine. But everyone else, I could just be like, can I just be done and get out of this? So, hopefully the rest of y'all will be enjoying it anyway, regardless. Either because of the stupid voices I'm doing, or just because, you know, it's Phoenix Wright. Even if it is a bad case, it's still enjoyable to an extent. Once we get past this, we're then on the next case, which is better. So, but for now, thank you all for joining the Manchester Making today. Hope you all enjoyed. We shall be back tomorrow with Baldur's Gate, and then back with this on Friday. So, as usual, like, follow, subscribe, do the bell notifications so you know when I next stream, and you'll get notified. And if you like what I do and want to support me, there's links to Patreon and tips, and you become a patron. You get your name added to the list of patrons, such as with Hirorukuni, where I thank you for the continued support. And I'll be like Patrick Starr. He'll be like, I love you. But yeah, until next time, y'all take care. Have a nice rest of the day, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye, Raffatron. Bye, everyone else that managed to make it. See ya.